Often gardens that are open to the public have their own little garden centre, like this one at the Garden House in Southwest Devon, and these are often better than going to commercial garden centres which just have the mainstream same old stuff trying to market you the things that are flowering now and confuse you and tempt you to buy all sorts of things. But if you go to places like this, then you have a choice of plants that you can see growing in the gardens. If I just go back this way a minute, and you can see the gardens are like here, and so you can wander around the gardens, find how big they grow and what they look like, which you can't really usually do at garden centres. And then of course you can ask people here how to grow them as well, so it's really good. And you get loads more variety of things. There's lots of different thymes and heucheras and all sorts of rockery plants here. And then just all sorts of interesting plants here that you just wouldn't really get in normal garden centres. It's really good. You won't be able to find everything that they've got in the gardens there, but they do have some really interesting things. Oh, look at that! What on earth is that? And that one is quite expensive, but that's really interesting. I haven't seen that growing here, but I bet it's here somewhere. And then you've got some nice little agapanthusy things here, and all sorts of different plants. It's really nice when you've got like a choice of really interesting things and not just the same old mundane things. And of course in the gardens you can see how they grow and everything. And then up here there's loads of weird and wonderful hydrangeas and loads of hot geraniums and heucheras and all sorts of things. So although they're kind of small, they're more condensed and you've got more interesting stuff here. And it's just very, very interesting to be able to find some nice plants that people wouldn't normally have in their gardens. Also you don't have to push a trolley round or queue or anything like that, because it's just like there, you go and pay, and it's just very simple. And of course the people there will know how they grow, and you've got to ask all sorts of questions and make sure you've got the right plant for your soil type and everything. So it's really better to buy them from a place like this, because you get better advice, better information. You don't just come home with a load of things that aren't suitable from your garden like you would in a big commercial garden centre. So if I buy plants, I often buy them in places like this, because I think that's much, much better.